forced into a tough contested shot for the tie. Here's KD on what happened.
I raced it down. I was trying to see if I had some options. I seen Clay running along the baseline, and I maybe should have waited till he set his feet, but I just threw a bounce pass and tried to relocate for it. But, man, that's not the reason why we lost the game. I mean, I wish it could have been a better possession at the end, but, you know, we got to live with that and move on and be better next game.
He's going to live with it and be better, Chauncey. You heard the explanation, your reaction.
Well, first of all, he lost me at the start of his interview saying I was running down seeing if I had any options. You are the option.
Fair enough.
That's the only guy I want. Well, I would like Steph. I can stomach that, him having the ball too. But if I'm looking at the game and I'm saying, listen, my best player has the ball coming full speed, or not full speed, but full court, I'm feeling comfortable if I'm Coach Kerr. But you got an entire 10 guys on one side of the court. He can obviously make that shot. That would have been a bad time to take it. But if you're KD, I know he didn't sleep well last night because I've been in that position before when I should have taken a shot and I didn't. You wish you would have had a do-over. But obviously, it's easy to play Monday morning quarterback. He should have flattened the defense out and just went ISO 1-4 flat, or the whole right side of the floor was open. But trust me, he didn't sleep well last night. I don't care what he tells us. He relishes those kinds of opportunities, and he let it slip through his hands.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's the guy you want the ball with in that possession. I mean, you got KD, who's pretty much been unstoppable in clutch moments, coming down the right side. That's what you want. If you don't call timeout, you keep the ball, you let the clock wind down, and you get your shot off. That was mind-boggling to me for him to just lose his poise. I just think he wasn't poised enough in that situation, like you said, coming off to the left side where all the defense, all the clutter was. But, you know, they'll learn from it.
He put Clay in a bad spot.
Yeah, he put him in a terrible spot. I mean, it was too many people over there. The defense was over there. It was just nothing he could do. And what do you expect? What kind of shot did you expect for Clay to get off in that circumstance?
I agree with not calling a timeout. However, when the play starts to break down and you see 5 guys on one side of the basket, that's a chance to actually recalibrate and call timeout. But the funny thing is this. Draymond Green was actually trying to do that.
Kinda, quietly.
Except the officials did not see it.
Of course
so that could have changed the course
with all that action going on.
But what I'm saying is a level of confusion, a level of dysfunction, something that we normally don't see from a team that has 4 All-Stars. And think about what's on Clay's name today. He's a perennial All-Star. He's going to be a multiple champion. He may go in the Hall of Fame one day. And you know what people are saying? Why they get a ball to Clay? Just think about that. That just shows you how.
Well, when you have Steph and KD over there,
correct. It just shows you how they've elevated themselves to an MVP status so much that when they give up the ball to somebody else, it seems like an accident.
But Jay, the biggest problem in that to me is not that he got the ball. It's where he got the ball.
Correct.
Now, if he's spaced out, I'm living with that. If he's coming off of a down screen, I'm okay with that. But he's running, he's ripped. I mean, there's nowhere to go. Like, he shouldn't have touched that basketball. And again, if he had a do-over KD, I'm pretty sure it would be a little different.
So it's safe to say that it was an uncharacteristic performance by the Warriors. Post-game, Steve Kerr offered up an explanation.
Our normal sub-pattern obviously was skewed anyway with Andre's absence, but I felt like in the fourth quarter, you know, we just ran out of gas. We scored 12 points. Tried to buy a little bit of rest for our guys, but yeah, they just outplayed us in the fourth, and they earned it.
I think, let me ask you this. Do you agree? Because I know this morning you didn't like it. The minute he said